Oi, oi, oi. Eu trouxe a Fabiana de volta para aquela estação que ela falou que cheira xixi. Porque
tá melhor o cheirinho, tá melhor.
Tava bom. Agora,
Hoje-
aqui
hoje
não
tá
tá
bom, hoje
cheirando,
tá bom,
né?
não,
Passou
tá
o
bom.
moço limpando aqui. A gente tá indo conhecer um teatro que é muito escondido aqui, gente. Ele chama The Hidden Jewel Box Theater. E tem até senha para entrar no lugar.
Gente, você agora vai num lugar escondidinho aqui dentro do Port Authority em New York.
Vem com a gente. Port Authority, tipo, você tá no terminal Tietê aí em São Paulo.
Exato, é um terminal de ônibus, é lotado, gente de tudo quanto é lugar. E aí tem esse teatro que abriu faz pouco tempo, pequenininho, escondido aqui. Estão perdida?
Eu tô perdida e você tá perdida?
Eu tô perdida.
É que eu acho que a gente tá no andar errado. Vamos lá.
Então vamos no andar certo. Tem que subir um?
Vamos achar, vamos subir um.
Aí a gente já vai explicando pra vocês, tem que subir um.
Ah, aqui, ó, 210, vamos lá. Ó, tá vendo que são os portões de embarque, né, Fabi?
Isso, são os portões de embarque. Aí você chega no portão 210.
A gente tem que tocar uma campainha e falar as palavras mágicas.
Eu tô com medo. Abra-te, sésamo.
We're here for the cookies. Wonderful cookies.
O negócio é o seguinte, a gente está trazendo um lugar secreto. Você tem que vir quando você vier pra cá, porque é um brilho, é um glamour, que aliás é o nome do show.
E a gente vai entrevistar a idealizadora desse show, Angela Harris, e a CJ, que tem dançado com ela já há anos. Esse papo é em inglês, então pratica aí o seu inglês ou...
Gente, dá uma...
se
legenda,
mexe,
não
né?
sei, pelo amor de Deus, né?
Angela, thank you so much for having us here today. I know you've been a choreographer for over 2 decades already, and this is something new to you. You just created it. So what is special about it? What's the story behind it, and how do you connect with it?
Well, this theater is very special to me because it's not really just a theater. It's literally my home for my art that I have been accumulating, both physical art and emotional art for over 20 years. The theater came into my life because I work with a company called Shashama, and they provide empty storefronts to artists to create into whatever they have as their vision. So basically, I came into this space, and it was a former Mrs. Fields cookies, and it was a blank white box, and I was offered the opportunity to turn it into whatever I wanted. So the organization Shashama allowed me to move the entirety of my studio, my costumes, and basically my whole world into here. So it's more than a theater. It's like where we have classes, it's where I make costumes, it's where we rehearse, it's where my home base is for my dance family. I have produced a lot of shows at different theaters and different locations in different countries, but I've never had my own home. It's very special.
Who's your audience usually? Do you get any like unadvised people who come here and ring the bell, just like, well, this is cool, let me ring it?
Well, we have had some people come and ring the bell, and that, is a unique experience in itself.
Because you get a pearl when you get in.
You get a pearl. The people that come to ring the bell generally do have a ticket to the show, although we have had people come by and ring the bell just because they've heard of us and they want to see the space. We keep everything pretty secretive because we want the experience to unfold for people just minute to minute while they're in here. We have someone like dressed up in character to greet them at the door. They receive a pearl. Our commodity, we deal in pearls around here. And they come into our kitchen dressing room and we offer them a glass of, a refreshment, bubbly water or champagne. And then we chat with them. We want everyone that comes through here to feel like they got to know us a little bit, even though we are in character. We are really who we are.
I saw that during COVID, you made a post talking about, how it was to not have this contact with the public.
Yes.
And I can see you're a very emotional person, and this is very personal to you. So what does it mean? There's no stage, there's contact the whole time with people. People sit like in the same level as you. What does this mean to be this personal especially in a world today where we're so impersonal and so separated by screens.
Like I mentioned, we want to feel connected with the audience, and we also want them to find something inside of themselves. And we want people to leave and feel like they experienced something so precious, because it really is very limited, this experience that we have. I think that what we're doing, and basically what anyone's doing when they're producing art that's kind of very rogue like this, it's not like having to buy like a $75 ticket and stand in a long line and you're like far away from the stage, and you get to have that experience is also valuable. But this is like we're sharing a moment together. You're not really just watching a show. You're a part of an evolving experience.
Any live performance, you get energy back from the live audience, which is something we're all in love with. And in this intimate space, we really get to like not just connect physically sometimes, but like see all of their faces. I can see where their eyes are looking. I can see how what we're doing changes the expression in their faces.
Has it ever happened something during a show that somebody responded in a weird way, or that somebody did something funny or something that was distracting that you had to stop the show? Any situation like that?
Yes, actually, we do pull up one guest. We don't have them do too much. We have them sit down and we kind of act around them, and then they become like part of the number, which is fun. So we picked this guy who one of our friends knew, and we're like, oh, he's going to be a hit. And we pulled him up and we have it choreographed to sit him down on a 5, and he loved it so much. He put a turn in and started kicking his legs, and we were like, whoa, okay. I had to like grab him and be like, sit.
I love to be picked everywhere I go. I'm like, and I get picked because I'm always like,
Also, CJ does a little samba in the show.
That's right. I do some Brazilian samba. I have a costume that I got in Rio de Janeiro. Eu falo português pouquito.
We actually have only a couple tickets left for our April shows. Okay. So because we sold that out, we're extending Glamour through May.
Yay!
So I'll be releasing show dates for the May show.
Honestly, I'm in love with this place. People that love theater, music, art, this is an experience you have to be part of and see. And I think like when you come to New York, that whole idea of shows, and if you're that person, this is an experience you have to have.
People think about Broadway all the time, and then you start seeing companies such as yours and small venues and places where you can be really in touch with the artist. If you sit at one of those chairs, you're like, yes, I'm a part of the show, right? Look at these chairs.
And we're just down the street from Broadway.
Yeah.
Not so off Broadway.
Aí você vem, mas faz reserva online, porque você tem que saber a palavra, você tem que saber todo o negócio, tem que ter o ticket, vale muito a pena e tem que ter mais de 21 anos, porque tem uma champanhezinha.
Almost every material in here is from a space called Materials for the Arts, which is a warehouse for nonprofit groups that has donated and like cast off materials. Most of these curtains were banquet tablecloths. The detailing here, I wanted to simulate wallpaper, so I painted the walls and then I staple gunned various mixed sequin fabric on top. A friend of mine, Alexis Carl, is a designer. She was like, would you like to have 6 100-pound trees? And I said, of course. This is my dance company performers in various productions over the last 20 years at different theaters in different countries. And then here's the stage.